So, after fusing with Requiem, the duel continues as monsters start appearing throughout Mutsuba town. Yuhi's life hangs in the balance. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today we're here to talk about the final episode of the first arc from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush anime series. That's right, episode 13. And what a great episode this was. I really love seeing the way this duel ended, as it helped to build up both the Yudias and Zwijo to the point where both duelists look strong and credible, despite one having to lose. Now, Yudias may have won this duel, but it does heavily imply that Zwijo let Yudias win to have a chance of saving Yuhi's consciousness, as it was trapped inside of Requiem. Zwijo could see how important and close Yudias and Yuhi were. In warrior terms, they were comrades. And we know that camaraderie is a big theme surrounding Zwijo's character, as he wants to save Valgir. He wants to make the planet a place that has peace, and there is no more war. Plus, we knew that he already led loads of soldiers in countless battles beforehand. Plus, in this episode, we see him happy and smiling, knowing that Misoko, aka Flatwood, is actually safe. In terms of Zwijo not directly finishing Yudias off, after hearing about Yuhi's situation, we have a few examples. Misoko mentions him not attacking with Requiem first, which would have prevented Galaxy Lattice from being activated. Plus, we have the whole, why didn't Zwijo just attack everyone with the monster, dealing real attack / damage, and just call it a night? Like, with Requiem being real thanks to Earthdemar, everyone could have just been slaughtered. As for Yudias, this part of the duel showcased his camaraderie and his feelings towards Yuhi. Yudias was trying to find a safe way to get rid of Requiem without destroying it, as it risks hurting Yuhi or even causing some unrepairable injury / damage to him. We just don't know the consequences of destroying this monster while Yuhi's consciousness is inside of it. We've seen many times before in the series though, how sacrifice and pain of his friends / comrades have negatively affected Yudias. In episode 2, he didn't like the idea of sacrificing his monsters. He saw that as a bad thing until Manabu helped to inspire him and guide him forward and see it in a different light. We have all of the bad things that Chubutaro has done to Yudias, and yet Yudias still cares and see him as a friend / comrade. And now, of course, we have this Yuhi situation. All of this is just basically causing Yudias to doubt himself and curse his lack of dueling ability, because he couldn't find that safe solution. I mean, the guy could have had a better poker face when he, got the card he needed and wanted, instead of shouting, "Oh my god, I got the card that I needed!" Letting Zwijo know, we need to get rid of that card. So that was a little bit goofy, but at the same time, honestly, I really just like the display here, because it allowed Yudias to develop and grow and showcase that although he has these struggles, he can overcome them and become a better version of himself. And of course we had that whole message from Yuhi to Yudias, in where it was inspiring. It encouraged Yudias to move forward, showcasing again their bond and their friendship. As for this duel, in general, I thought it was a great duel overall. So many amazing looking monsters appeared, and of course some amazing back row cards as well. I really loved how the duel made the Hellish training segment from episode 11 more impactful and important though. Obviously we had the card Galactica Repulsion, which Yudias obviously learnt about from Yuhi, and of course that dodgeballing segment from the Hellish training segment was actually important, as it trained Yudias to be able to react to attacks while also remaining calm and focused, because Yudias had to dodge Requiem's attacks before entering into a sword fight. Lastly on the decks though, I thought it was great seeing how Zwijo's Dark Attribute deck worked to benefit from facing Yudias' Light Attribute monsters. A little fun detail that helped to kind of implement some more strategy into this duel. Now, did anyone find it slightly funny or ironic how in the midst of trying to stop all of these monsters from physically manifesting throughout Mutsuba town, Asaka used a machine that was very heavily resembling Asana's maximum monster from Sevens in Wyvern Excavator. It was awesome seeing this machine just rip through Mutsuba Tower, and in the segment we saw more of Asaka's personality. She loves the idea of destroying things only to then recreate and build something different from the destruction that she caused. Because she says it's part of the machine cavalry sort of way. And yeah, I get it. One interesting note though is during the conversation with Kawitel, she tells him about how he's talking in long and dull riddles and he needs to sum it up simply. This could indicate that she's not the most smartest character within the show. But you honestly can't blame her, as we the viewers have seen Earth-Damar for about 8 episodes now and we still don't fully understand it. Also, Kawitel was worried after Asaka said that line, almost as if he has a reason to be scared of her. It could link to the ending of this episode as well then. We didn't get to see a lot from Asaka in this episode, but her inclusion into the episode was very much enjoyable. I really liked her facial expressions and her overall character presentation. We did see the fact though that she obtained Earth-Damar, that of course Flatwood was storing for Zwijo, but then we see that Earth-Damar with a new organisation afterwards. Is it their own fragment of Earth-Damar, or is it the one that Asaka obtained and gave it to them? We don't know that particularly yet. However, that could also give us a link as to why Kawitel and other aliens would fear Asaka, because she could just ship them off to this other organisation that seems like our new antagonists. Who is this new group? Whoever they are, they seem to want to be going after Manabu in the next arc. The main lady that talked at the ending sounds very much like Ranze's voice actress from Sevens, but she had purple looking hair. Now this of course was in dark lighting, so it might be a different colour, but just as first glances it looked purple. So could we see the first installment in Go Rush of the Nanahoshi family? Instead of them serving the Sugetsus, they're actually planning to destroy them. Now, if they are going up against Manabu, I think they'll ultimately fail in trying to insert a new figure of power in Mutsuba Town for MIK. Because most likely, I see that Manabu is going to be under the watchful eye of Asaka after the second arc. Because I feel like we're going to get to a point where UTS and Manabu plus his men from MIK and Neanderstar are all going to join forces under one banner. Because both groups have been getting much friendlier with each other, to the point where Manabu joined in on the UTS chant in this episode. So I don't feel like we're going to have that split between MIK and UTS in Mutsuba Town. I feel like someone maybe higher than Asana, or no, higher than Asaka, or Asaka herself trying to merge the two together. That's just the vibe I get, but we'll have to see moving forward. So yeah, overall this was a very good episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, an awesome way to end off the first arc of the series. I'm liking the little tease for the next arc moving forward, as we've been shown the next antagonists, and their slight motive. Plus we also get sort of a silhouette of a few new aliens that could be problems for Mutsuba Town appearing in the near future. But before that though, we have London versus Mr. Tanzaki, and I'm strangely looking forward to this matchup. I think this could be a bit of fun, and hopefully we learn more about the two characters in that particular duel. So let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below, and if I've missed anything, let me know as well, as we'll discuss that then. By all means, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll be seeing you next time. Have a great day, alligator, matane, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Goodbye.